Imagine that you were standing outside in the middle of the day, and all of a sudden it got dark. The stars came out, the temperature dropped, and night animals started to call. A few minutes later, the sun came out again and everything was back to normal. What happened? You just saw a solar eclipse. Ancient cultures were often frightened by eclipses. They did not understand why the sun became dark. Eclipses were seen as bad omens or predictions of bad luck or disaster. But today we know that eclipses are caused by the normal movement of the sun and the moon. There are actually 3 types of solar eclipses. First, there is the most widely known type of eclipse, a total solar eclipse. A total solar eclipse occurs when the sun, moon, and earth align in the perfect position, causing the shadow of the moon to fall on a small area of the earth's surface. For people within the umbra, or darkest part of the moon's shadow, the light of the sun appears to vanish completely and the sky becomes as dark as night. The second type of solar eclipse is a partial eclipse. A partial eclipse occurs when the sun, moon, and earth are not perfectly aligned, so that the penumbra, or lighter outer portion of the moon's shadow, falls on the earth. In a partial eclipse, part of the sun's surface appears to have a shadow on it. The third type of solar eclipse is an annular eclipse. During an annular eclipse, the moon is at its farthest distance from Earth, making the shadow that falls on the Earth's surface smaller than usual. Because the moon appears smaller, the shadow cannot block all of the sun, and the eclipse will appear like a dark disk in front of the sun. Solar eclipses can only occur during a new moon, as it is the only phase in the lunar cycle when the moon is aligned correctly between the Earth and the sun. Eclipses do not happen every time there is a new moon, however, because the moon's orbit is tilted compared to the Earth's, and so they only align sometimes instead of every month. Solar eclipses are actually fairly regular astronomical events. Between 2 and 5 solar eclipses occur each year, but total solar eclipses only happen about every year and a half. Because the area from which a total eclipse can be seen is so small, however, the chances of an individual eclipse being visible from where you are is very small. A total solar eclipse in your area might be a once-in-a-lifetime event. It is important to remember that looking directly at the sun can hurt your eyes or even cause blindness, so you should avoid looking at the sun during an eclipse unless you have special eye protection or filters to block out the harmful light. If you don't have these filters, you can still observe the eclipse by making a pinhole camera using materials from around your home. Find out when the next solar eclipse will be visible from your area so that you can prepare to observe this exciting astronomical event.